Yeah, my name is Oscar. What I'm going to show you today is basically one of the things that happens very often with this type of extensions. Those are based on the principle of an eccentric cam and a plastic sort of like a round thing with lobes that's, they tend to worn out. The end result is that they won't, see, they won't hold. It turns. So, the function basically is you can go anywhere, just twist it a little bit and lock it. But it became to me in my business that I have to replace this. I don't know how many boxes of this I have bought until I decided to take it apart and try to find a solution that will work. So basically, all you have to do is take this apart. This could be, depending upon how tight this handle is attached to the aluminum. You can either hammer it down using the same cube. You can also use a vise to hold this and kind of like work it this way. Or if it's too tight, you can use like a heat gun, heat it around, make it softer, and take it out. In this case, I just moved it a little bit. This was the original position, so it's going to be very simple for me to take it out. It's basically hammering until I get it out. Okay, so this is the piece I took out, and this is the what I was mentioning. Basically, the cam area. When I take this apart, what you will see. Actually, it's kind of like at the beginning, it's kind of like very attached. So you use your, if you have a screwdriver, you can use it around here, but it's not necessary. So you take this out, and once it's out, what you see is basically an eccentric axle that comes here is plastic, a little notch, and this eccentricity is the one that makes this little piece of plastic extend to the point that will lock this inner tube to the outer tube. So the way to solve it, at the beginning I was coming to the approach of, and if you can, I'm going to try to show it here how it wears out. See how this is all worn out. This used to be lobes like gears, and they're all worn. So due to this, what happens is, you turn it and it won't lock. So fixing this lobe is, it's like making another piece. It's really different. So using a different approach, I came up with the idea of augmenting the diameter of this piece right here. And the way I do it is basically using any kind of plastic. Basically, this is like 3mm plastic sheeted. You can use any plastic you have in hand. The one I use right now is this one here. So what I do is basically taking the little piece, the little axle, and measure. It doesn't have to be exact. Just to cut the exact, not the exact, the approximate size of the liner, which is gonna once again increment the diameter. So I cut like a strip of this plastic. Depends upon how much pressure, it's the more that I increase the diameter, it's going to be just easier to lock it into position. So let me put this whatever right here. So this is basically, as you see, so you can better put some plastic. And here, what I do have is my piece. So an easy way to start is like making a small notch. You see this notch right here? Okay, let's do a small notch. A small cut in this case to put it in place. There you go. See? this is what I'm looking for. So what I do is I put it here, I turn it here, and then I'll make a second notch just to hold it again in place. So I go here. It's kind of tricky at the beginning to hold it there. You can use it also. Another way is like use any regular plastic tape, but if you do it with your hands, you can mark pretty much where the second notch will be to hold it in place. Let's stay pretty much here. Just a sec. Okay, so I can take this off and I'll make the second mark pretty much here. So I have, there you go. So I can start here and go around and see if I got it correctly. And then the second notch is right here. There you go. See? So you have it like complete, and then you cut the remaining right here. And now basically what you have to do is put the little cam back. If I can find it. Is it cam right here? Okay. And one thing that is important to know, how this was when I disassembled this little piece right here is gonna be on this side of the notch. So when I get this inside, I have to make sure that it's fitting in the perfect position. There we go. See? So this goes like this. Okay? This will be lesser, this will be more. So in order to put it in, what I do is go all the way to the other cam, push it right here, and then make it go in. See? Once it's in, just grab your tube and look what happens. See how it just by a quick turn, it kind of comes back to the position. Actually, you have to show your people, for the people who uses the handle, not to twist it that much. Just twist a little bit. If it still moves, just a bit, and it will last much, much longer. But then, just by doing this simple procedure, all that is remaining is putting this back, and then putting this back is basically turning, and then you can kind of go like this, and pretty much just a little bit more, you will have it there. I don't want to do it here because my wife is going to kill me if I move the floor. But here you have it. You know, your extension, fully functional, and it took me, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and in my line of work I have to replace, I don't know, sometimes 1, 2, 3 a week, depends upon. So that case I can save me some money. I'm paying for this pretty much like a $6-7 each. So it will work fine. Actually I found it will last longer than the original one. By doing it, and again, if it wears out again, you can do it and do some more wrapping around, and it will just keep working. So you just recycle and you don't have to buy anything. So I hope this helps you. Really simple. Save you some money, you recycle, you don't have to keep buying all the time. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.